I can't believe this pizza exists. This pizza could be my everything. It combines a lot of interest of mine. I mean, pizza, obviously, Chicago deep dish, Lou Malnati's, and then it's ketogenic. And not only is it ketogenic, it's healthy. Take a look at this. This whole thing is about 1,000 calories, 68 grams of protein, and only 16 carbs in this whole thing. 16 carbs. So yes, this is technically a ketogenic pizza. To be on a ketogenic diet, you typically need about 25 carbs a day or less. At 16, you can eat this whole thing and be guilt-free. Not only guilt-free, you can be actually really healthy. The macros on this thing are unreal. So I'm really excited about this. It came in my pizza 4-pack that I ordered a while back. I haven't got to this one. I saved this one for last purposefully because it was so intriguing. I mean, a crustless ketogenic pizza from Lou Malnati's. So as I open this up, it says it has a lean sausage base topped with fresh mozzarella and tomato sauce. And that's interesting because on my last Lou Malnati's sausage pizza, I kind of hinted that it was like a sandwich. So I wonder if they just took it a step further, increased the meat, reduced and actually just retracted the crust, and here we go. And yes, that's exactly what they did. They made the sausage a crust. Oh, look at this. This could be a life changer right here. Not a game changer, but a life changer. Wow, I am really excited about this. I wasn't excited when I found out it was sausage. I thought maybe it'd be sausage with a lot of meats on top. But now that I see that they actually formed the sausage and then put tomato sauce and mozzarella on top, this could be really, really good. So I'm going to bake this at 425 for about 40 minutes. I'm going to spray this down as I did with the other ones. You're supposed to wipe it down, spray it down with a light spray of cooking oil, put this back in 425 for about 40 minutes. I'm going to be back in a few seconds and we'll dig into this thing. All right, this thing really has the opportunity to be magical. This is the best smelling pizza I've ever cooked at home, period. Now, I just gave that title to the last pizza I did, which was the sausage pizza from Lou Malnati's. So at least I'm consistent, but because this thing has double the sausage, it smells twice as good. I mean, this thing could be in a scented candle if you wanted it to be. In fact, they should have one of those, like a Chicago deep dish or Lou Malnati's scented candle. Thumbs up on that, right? I'm just gonna probably cut it out of this tin foil. It smells so good. The consistency is really weird. I can almost lift it out, but I can't. Just try to slide it out here. Haha. All right. So there we go. There is the Lou Malnati's sausage pizza, and then it's so cool how this part is concave. So they've hollowed it out, they've made it concave, and then they basically filled it with tomato sauce, cheese, and then some Parmesan. You can see the Parmesan on top here. God, this smells so good. All right, let's cut this thing. I'm gonna try to take a pull on one of these. It's a little flimsy, but I'm gonna try it. Not bad for crustless pizza. Ooh, it's really hot. Oh, this is gonna be molten. Wow. If there was ever a way to do crustless pizza, this is it. Because when I saw it, I had to order it. And I wasn't really too enthused about it. I mean, I knew I was going to do a video on it, but personally I wasn't that excited about it. But if you were on keto or really watching your carbs, and if there's a way to do keto pizza, this is it. Forget the cauliflower crust. I've had the cauliflower crust. It's not the same. Just do it the way Lou Malnati's does. Just double down on the sausage, the cheese, and the tomato sauce. The cheese to sausage ratio is perfect. I mean, both are like amplified to the max, but they pair well with each other. I don't really taste the Parmesan on top. And the tomato sauce takes a backseat to both the cheese and the sausage, but it complements it well. It's pretty sweet. No, it's ironic because I didn't particularly enjoy the last sausage pizza. It was good, and it was, you know, one of the best you could have, but to me, it just didn't resonate with me, and I don't know what it was. It had all the ingredients. I mean, it had this great layer of sausage across the entire pizza. It had a great crust on it, a great pull. I don't know, it just didn't come together. This is actually better. I'm liking this crustless version of Illuminati's better than their regular sausage pizza. All right, let's go in for another pull. Take a look at this. Okay, so has sausage as a base. Here's the sausage down here. Okay. Nice fresh tomatoes on top, and then a beautiful mid layer of really fresh cheese for being frozen. Really, really, really fresh. If I was dieting hard, you know, doing a fitness competition or really watching my carbs, just being real strict with myself, this is something you could have. I mean, listen to this breakdown again. So 920 calories, closer to 900 than 1,000. I mean, that's what you would get with, I mean, if you went to a restaurant and only had 900 calories, you'd be doing really, really well. So let's do the macro breakdown on this again. So officially it has 920 calories, 68 grams of protein, 68 grams of protein. It has 64 grams of fat. So the fat and protein are keto perfect. They're right in line with each other. And then it has 16 carbs, total carbs, 16 total carbs. Now, the one thing you have to be careful about on this is the sodium. It has over 3 grams of sodium, 3 grams. And you can blame that mostly on the sausage. You know, you can't have it all. But, you know, if you take a couple potassium pills beforehand and drink a lot of water, you're going to be just fine. I can't believe they make this. This is a health person's dream. It really is. I don't have high cholesterol, so the fats are not a concern for me. Typically, for most people, it's the carbs, how they spike insulin levels, and you know, I won't get into the nutrition part of it, but for me, carbs are my main vice and my main pitfall, and this cuts them all out. But you know, essentially. All right, let's take one more pull. This is the rude boy of the group of the 4. This is the biggest slice. You can almost do a fold on it too. Look at that. You can almost execute a fold. So much for my fork, whatever. And this is a hearty meal. This thing weighs a pound or 2, give or take, net weight. The one thing I also like about it is I don't feel weighted down. You know, typically you get a couple slices in on any pizza, let alone a Chicago deep dish, and you're feeling weighted down. It's about time for a nap. And itis starts hitting you. Man, I'm feeling great. Why not? Why not? I'll just go for the 4th slice. I never have a chance to finish a pizza with you, so I'm just going to go for this 4th slice. This is awesome. I'm so glad I ordered this. There's what the fold looks like when I fold it over. You really should have a fork. You know, I'm here alone by myself. You know, no big deal. But if you're gonna have this with a dinner party or whatever, you should really have a fork. It does require one. It's a little sloppy. The sausage, it's perfect. It's a little high in sodium. Yeah, just that little bit of bite to let you know that you are eating a sausage pizza. You know, it's not inert. You know, sometimes you eat like a hamburger pizza and the hamburger is just really bland and it doesn't really do anything. This just has the perfect amount of seasoning in it where you know it's a sausage, but the sausage doesn't overpower the rest of the pizza. I hate it when a sausage commandeers the entire pizza and just takes over the entire profile of taste. It's horrible, actually. And as much sausage as this is, right, there's probably at least a pound of sausage on this pizza. It actually is a great base. It's a great base. It's a fundamental, it's a rudiment, but it just doesn't overtake the entire pizza. This is really, really well done. Industrial strength towels. It's a life hack right there. I'm really glad I ordered that. That was interesting. I couldn't have it every day, but if I had to have it every day, I could. Meaning, my diet isn't that strict, thank God. But if it was becoming strict, if I was dieting down or if I had to watch my insulin levels or whatever reason, this would be a great alternative. And I think that's really who it's for. I'm not sure if it qualifies to be gluten-free or not, but it is absolutely 100% keto with only 16 grams of carbs. it absolutely is a keto pizza. And probably really close to gluten-free. I have to check, but I won't call it that. But it very well could be. But that's really who it's appealing to. Maybe there's some out there who just don't like the taste of crust on a pizza. I remember when I was little, I used to pick off the toppings and the cheese and eat it. So when I was really, really young, I didn't like the crust on the pizza. So there probably are some people out there that like crustless pizza. And who would know better than Malnati, one of the godfathers and staples of pizza in this country, about what people like. So they probably are either catering to the fitness, nutritional, special diet crowd, or they actually have a subsect niche of people who like crustless pizza. Either way, it's an option and you should be aware of it. I've never seen it executed this well. I've seen the different types of nutritional pizzas. I've seen a lot of different types of pizzas that cater to different sects, but in terms of having a crustless keto pizza, wow, they did a great job. So this is what it looks like if you're ever at Malnati's, if you want to pick one up, or if you're on Goldbelly, this is the crustless pizza. It is in the orange color. And by the way, yes, I did get this off Goldbelly. I ordered 4 pizzas, and they came in about 1 to 2 days. They came in a cooler, they came frozen, and I think the 4 pizzas was around $100, maybe 100, 110, I don't know offhand, it was a little while ago, but you can get all of Malnati's on Goldbelly. And I'll go ahead and put links to my other 2 Malnati's videos in the description below. The pepperoni pizza was unreal, it was my favorite, and then I did the crust version of the sausage. You definitely want to check that out as well. Okay, that's it. I'm out, and I will see you on the next one.